Assalamu Alaikum everyone, I'm Ahmed and welcome back. So we've started a new series called Python for Intermediate where there will be only a little bit of practice on Python as well as looking forward to many other features in Python programming language. So in this tutorial we are going to be learning Python generators. The Python generators are kind of, you can say, uh, they generate lists, arrays, and other things for us. So let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna create an array of numbers. So li 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna put a list inside of list. That's one of the features of Python. So on this. And then I want a random type of numbers. Okay. So here I have my list, and three lists are inside of this li list. So now what if I want to remove one of the lists inside of the li list, one of the lists inside of the li list, remove it and add it to another variable. Now to do that we use Python generators. Now uh, writing Python generators is easy. Understanding them is a bit, you can say, hard or difficult. So let me say new li, new underscore li. So now I'm gonna type in uh, list for list. Oh no, list is a function, so I can't use that in like that. That's what can I call it? Um, um, item. Let's just say it item. Yes, you can call it item if you want. For item item in now this will extract all of the lists from here and put it again over here, but I don't want to do that. I want pick one of the lists, so for that I will be using. Now if I print out new underscore li, and I get an error. Oh wait, I didn't run my original code. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how successfully we were able to extract one of the this inside of this list by using the Python generator. This is the Python generator. It's same. It just generates a list for us. We can also pick the other hand of the list and display it there, and we get 198765431. And if we use the other one, we get 5273912762. Just a random numbers, just some random numbers. What if I don't use indexes? Just print it out like this. We get the same result as the li variable li list because we didn't index any of the list inside of those. So this is for generators. Next, I want to introduce you to decorators. Decorators are something like, you can say, uh, they are used to validate, verify, check for some instances, and decorators are used like this at login underscore required. This is just an example. You might be using this in other Python frameworks. Okay, function. Ah, so this is how you create the decorators. Just use like this, and whatever you write after the decorators, whatever you will be writing after the login underscore required, you can name it whatever you want, your choice. Whatever you write after this line of code, it will be only uh, it will only be called out, or it will only run if our login underscore required has a is returning a true or has a true value. But if it has false, the code that you write after this line won't be executed at all. So this is our decorator. Next, what do we have? Next we have lambda. So lambda is similar to a function. The difference is that lambda is written in just one line, and lambdas are used to return statements. Just one line they are used to return statement. I'll show you in the screen. Now let me say I've created a function called add one, add one, and provide an x. Now I want to return x plus 1. So this is our function, and we want to print out. So add 1, and I want to add 3. I run my code and I get 4. Now what if you now for PyCharm users, those programmers who use PyCharm Community Edition, they have a very strong format tool for Python. You just have to type Control Alt and L, and it formats your line of code very much like Python. So back to our code, we get 4, and that is what we wanted to do. But what if you want this line of code to be in just one line? You're using two lines over here, two lines. But what if you want to add these to just one line? That is how when lambdas come in. So I'm just gonna name a variable. We're gonna create a variable add to. Okay. Now I'm gonna say lambda and lambda, and I'm gonna take a parameter x, which is going to be x plus 2. Now this is a lambda. So I'm taking x as a parameter now, or it's just like a function. This line of code is just like a function. Our function name is add2. Our x is the argument, the parameter, and x plus 2 is the return statement what we want to do. So let me just say here add2, run our code, and we get 5. So 3 was passed into x parameter, 3 was added to 2, and we get 5. So this is how lambdas work. Now I think I won't be uploading much videos on this series. There's so much that's easy, but I will but I will be uploading some exercises for you that will be good for. So here I have my done. Now I want you to do an exercise. Let me just. So this exercise is really interesting. It will interest you a lot. Uh, project.txt. This will include all that you have learned recently and and I have. So here is my bunch of text. Let me just make it much easier for you to read. So I want you to create a project, a program where the first thing our program would do is ask the user the weather. Is the weather hot, cold, warm, or whatever you like to write? If the weather is hot, the program will check. If the weather is hot, it will automatically ask the user if it's hasty. If it's hasty, print do not go out, drink plenty of water. But if it's not hasty, you will be printing drink plenty of water. Drink plenty of water. Only drink plenty of water. For if it's hasty, do not go out and drink plenty of water. You will be doing that. You will be doing exactly what I'm telling you here. And next I have, if the weather is warm, if the weather that we ask the user is warm, ask the user if it's cloudy. So if it's cloudy, you will be printing ride your bicycle. If it's not cloudy, then write your motorcycle, motorbike, or whatever you want to write it. So next we have, if the weather is cold, if the weather we ask the user is cold, or is a breezy wind, then we'll be printing print wear warm clothes and drink hot chocolate. Write only this. But if none of the conditions meet, print sorry I didn't understand. So this is our project. I give you some time, complete it, come back and even comment down your code, or if you didn't understand anything, please don't hesitate to comment down below so that you can have a clear understanding of this project. So I bet this is the end of the video.